All right, guys, Good Boy 32 here. Check it out. So what we're looking at right here, this is the Palmetto State Armory 6.5 Creedmoor. And this, ladies and gentlemen, I found out is a really, really accurate rifle when combined with some of these guys right here. These are the Hornady ELDs, 147 grain. And man, I'll tell you what, they shot phenomenal. Now, this week, we are going to be trying out some of these things. The Hornady Black. These are 140 grain boat tail hollow point, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how an economical box like this does in this rifle. Man, if it's anywhere close to what these guys right here do, then we're going to be really, really happy. So what do we need in order to shoot and reach out with this thing on an accurate level? Well, we needed a good optic. So I picked up one of these guys right here. This is the Viper PST Gen 2. Now this is their 5-25x50 front focal plane scope with the EBR-2C Reticle, and of course MOA. What we're going to do is, this is part one of a two-part series. We're going to open up the box. We're going to utilize this guy right here. This is the whole reason that I bought this scope. This is the American Defense. This is their Recon. This is the straight up version. It's not cantilevered or anything else. There's no additional MOA. I'm not shooting out past a mile with this thing. I don't need any built-in MOA. And we explained that during the review of this guy right here. But the whole reason we bought this was because of this, and then this because of this. And like I said, this is going to be part one. Part two is when we put it on the rifle, and I'm going to give you a little bit more information about this guy. But one of the things that I noticed, there's not a lot of videos out there showing this particular rifle scope. Now, when they came out with the Gen 2 of their PST line, or the Viper line, they really did step it up a bit. So let's go ahead. The Viper PST features XD, extra low dispersion glass, increases resolution and color fidelity, resulting in crisp, sharp images. XR, I don't know what that means, but fully multi-coated lenses increase light transmission for maximum brightness. Armatech protects the exterior lenses from scratches, oil, and dirt, and these are argon gas purged with O-rings. Seals guarantee superior fog-proof and waterproof performance. Shock-proof construction withstands recoil and impact. Solid one-piece 30mm tube constructed of aircraft-grade aluminum. Hard anodized black matte finish, and matched turrets with the reticles. And if you're looking at it, this is what this is right here. The PST 5255. Pretty neat. All right, so what are we going to do? Let's just go ahead and open it up. I'll show you what comes in the box. I'm pretty excited about this guy right here. And my first experience using the Vortex, well, guys, was with the Razor HD 1-6. And introduced to me by Mr. Pop's Quest. And I said, you know what? That's the only way to go if you're going to do competition shooting. But in the box, you're going to receive this really cool sticker. We've got a set of lens cap covers, which are very nice. I wonder if these are going to be the style. No, this is the big bikini stuff. We're not going to flip it. We do have an extended shade, which means that the rifle scope is going to have a threaded interior front. We'll go ahead and put that on. So you've got threads on this side and this side. So you passed inspection. That's always good to know. We have the scope itself, a cleaning cloth, and the instructions with a CR2032 battery and an Allen wrench. All right, let's go ahead and unwrap this thing. It comes sealed up just like this. Nice thing is you do have the lens caps. If you need those, you have them. Now, overall weight, I'll go ahead and weigh this thing as it sits right now, is 1 pound, 15.4 ounces. 1 pound, 15.4 ounces. Not bad. Why did I go with this scope? Well, a good friend of mine, X-Ring, he is the one with the man with a plan when it comes to high performance rifle scopes, and I believe he's either going to steer you towards the 9.4s, and that's what he runs. I think he's the ATACs, but guys, Good Boy 32 does not have ATAC kind of money. So I asked him, I said, what is the best available out there? He said, man, and I asked him, I said, what about Vortex? He said, you're not going to go wrong as long as it is the Gen 2. So very nice to know that. Now, secondly, and well, we got a little fog on the outside, but that's because it was been sitting in the house, and it's probably about 100 degrees in my shop right now. But he said that one of his sniper buddies or partner actually runs this specific scope, and there's a reason why. For the money, he's probably the best one out there. And I think this retails right here for like $1,099. This is the second focal plane, or no, the front focal plane scope with the MOA EBR-2 Reticle. I'm going to put a picture of it. I'll do it right here. All right, so running front to back, you've got a nice ocular that will allow you to adjust for your vision with the reticle. Secondly, you've got a nice ring here that's really, really tight. And I like it that way, but you're going to go 5 to a 25. One of the things we'll examine out in the field is, are we going to get any vignetting, any blurring once we go all the way out? You got a 30mm tube. This is anodized aluminum, aircraft grade. And here again, this is one of the items that is been stepped up on this thing. They relocated the lighting knob here, our lighting control knob, over here to the side. And this specific one is actually going to be turned on with the 2023 battery. So why don't we go ahead and install that battery real quick. All right, to install the battery, you're just going to go ahead and reach in here with your trusty big old fat screwdriver and rotate this portion apart right here. And this is your battery cover case. You can do mar your surfaces up if you use just a regular screwdriver. So we're going to go ahead and take the provided battery out of this packet here. So what you're going to do is, I think, you just turn it on and off. Oh yeah, man, that reticle's awesome. All the way up to 10 power. So 10 power level adjustments, and man, that thing is bright. All right, so another reasons why I like this particular scope, you have the side parallax right here, adjustment, very nice knurling, rough knurling on these knobs right here. Another thing I like is that they brought the same, basically the same exact turrets over from the Razor. So one of the ideas is I do like the turrets that are on the Razor HD, the 1-6 that I shoot in competition, but these almost match perfectly. These do have and are equipped with a 0 stop, so you can bring it down, and it is a solid, very, very nice stop. You do have directionals on your turrets, which is also nice. On the windage, you have L1, L2, L3. So if you've got spin drift, if you've got a little bit of left to right, you know that you're going to have to come left a little bit. All right, so again, this is an MOA scope, and it's 1 click equals 1/4 inch of movement at 100 yards, which is nice because you got L1, L2. You remember when I was telling you about the scope from Sightmark, has 14 MOA of movement per revolution. This one has 24. So there's a hell of a lot of improvement between there and here. So, but you are talking about a $1,200 scope versus a $400 scope. But in any case, with the 0 stop, it's very nice. It's audible. You're there to go. On the windage, you have 12 MOA of movement in windage. Very nice. Overall, I'm really impressed with the scope. What I want to do is go ahead and mount it to this rifle. So we're going to utilize this particular rifle scope mount and level it up and make sure she's ready, because we will be taking this thing out to the 1,000 yard range. So that's it. That is the box opening. I don't know if I can tell you any much more than that, but it's going to be interesting to see in conjunction with that rifle, with this scope, and this rifle scope mount, what this guy can do. With that being said, guys, it's Coda Boy 32. We always end it like this. Support the red, white, and blue. God bless America. God bless those men, women in uniform 24/7 for our freedom. Freedom's not free. It's Coda Boy 32. Out.